Hi, this is your girl, Queen Muhammad. I'm one of the founders of maddpop Records, along with my partner, Kevin Blackson. And today's video is brought to you by Ambassador Watches, sleek, elegant, sexy timepieces. Father's Day's coming up, free worldwide shipping, and just from us to you, uh, use promo code INSTA10 and get an extra 10% off. And also from us to you, if you post a picture of you wearing the watch on Instagram, you'll get a free leather watch case. And I think it holds up to about 5 or 6 watches. So definitely start your collection off. Head on over to, well, you can go to maddpop.com or just go right in the description box and the link is there. I'm not going to be before you long today. I just wanted to touch on something that affected me in watching it. It's a series on that just came out called When They See Us. It was beautiful, and the director did such a great job. I think her name is Ava Davinier. Um, Beautiful sister. She just it was beautiful in the way that it was put together and it told their story. I think that's the missing part of the whole thing, you know, and especially in the media. In the media, like it told everyone else's story, but it never really dived into their lives, their families, what they lost. Yeah, they did plenty of interviews, and it was a documentary that came out in 2012. But this went a little deeper. This went a little deeper than just the case. It also went into how their families, how it affected their families and their communities with this and the stigma of that, trying to move forward even after being exonerated. And I bring this up today because, like I said, the director, she did a beautiful job. She did a beautiful job. And she had the backing to make it bigger than what anyone else could have. And that's what really shining the light on the story, is that she has the backing behind her, um, to really shine light on this situation in a major way. And so just congratulations to her. The actors, they did a wonderful job. Uh, I don't even know if a series like this could get some type of an Oscar or award, but it definitely needs an award for something, like some type of recognition that this was done in a way that it could have been 10 parts and probably still wouldn't have been long enough. You could tell a lot of things were probably cut out of it, especially I would have wanted each child to have their own episode, and that's 5 in itself. So, this could have went on. The stories needed to be told, and I'm so happy she did it in such a great way to give those young men at the time their moment to be heard. And I think that that's all they were trying to do from day one, is just to be heard. And the relationships in those in that movie, just it was great. And the actors, the parents, um, the siblings, the friends, even on the prosecutor side, the actors on that side. Everyone just did a great job of telling the story from the director's point of view, and whatever she was trying to convey in their in telling their stories, which they allowed her to, and they trusted her to, and they're completely satisfied with what she produced. So kudos to them, kudos to them. But on a serious note, it's not a celebratory situation as far as the content of the piece. It was horrific. It was, as a mother, and a female, and just I I know that fathers go through it, so we cannot dismiss that. But I can only speak from my, who I am. So I can only know things from a mother's side, and it's just heart wrenching situations, and it just, I think I talked about this in a previous video, how you do not want to wait to get to a lawyer or have a connection with a lawyer when you're knee deep into hot water, when you've oversaid something, when you overstated something, when you've made the wrong moves. The lawyer is supposed to be there to protect you from getting into the situations. But it just seems like we only use them to get us out of it once we've got into it. And see, that's the problem. So I'm never going to, I mean, this is a tragic situation, but it's a learning tool. It's something to start dialogue. It's something to start a conversation. And that's what I took away from it, that this is the time where you sit your kids down and you let them know what their rights are. You let them know the law. You let them know, um, to have a close relationship with a lawyer, even if it's just to get some legal advice. We hear lawyer and all of a sudden we thinking about court. No, it could just be to know. Well, let me call someone. Let me ask them about X, Y, and Z. Let me ask them, can I do this? Is this okay? Does this sound right to you? And they're giving you their opinion, not opinion. They're giving you their expertise from a law standpoint, from a legal standpoint. And that's all that matters. Doesn't matter what homegirls say, yeah, they, street law and this and that. No, you want to know the real law, because laws change. They change monthly, yearly, if not daily. You want to be up on what's going on, what you can do, what you can't do. Someone to review your contracts, no matter what the contract is, with what you believe it says and what it actually says. Does that match? A lawyer can tell you that. Landlord tenant disputes. They can even help you with a membership that allows for um, racking up defense hours, uncontested divorces, wills. We laugh about that on previous videos, but that's it's all real. You want to get protected, and there's no excuse. If you've watched this documentary from this point on, there is no excuse for you not to do whatever you need to do and make that a priority for you to get protected. You don't want to wait until it's too late and you're already knee deep in a situation. You want to be able to avoid the situation. And that's the advantage of having a lawyer that you can call when you're in need. And it's not just for anything. People, like I said, people think lawyer and they automatically think court. They got to think that, they automatically start getting nervous and it's all about defense. No, it's not. Sometimes you just need advice, legal advice, a legal consultation, which in most cases, I know from experience of trying, one time I needed a lawyer, and from experience, the consultation was more than almost more than this service cost all year. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse. It's no excuse, especially seeing what happened in this situation. Being low income is not an excuse. Being uneducated about the law from this point on is not an excuse, because you see what happens. You have living proof. Living proof. You can hear the stories. You can see the pain. You can see the years and time lost. Go to the link in the description. You probably pay more on frivolous items. This is important. I'm not going to stress, I'm not going to stop stressing enough the importance of knowing your legal rights. It could have made a world of difference in this case. And it's no excuse for you not to educate yourself and educate your family. These are family plans with this law thing. This is protecting you and your family. I wouldn't tell you something that I do not personally use myself and the people in this company use. Let me see. Well, like I said, kudos to the actors and the director and the producers and executives on this project. They did a beautiful job of displaying or conveying the five guys' point of view. And the only issue I have with it is that it wasn't long enough. I would have liked each of the five to have their own documentary. I mean, own show in the series, own hour in the series. Um, and that would have been 5 episodes just on that alone, and then two or three on the case, and then two or three afterwards. Like it wasn't long enough for me. And it wasn't that I wanted to sit into a a mindset of, that wasn't it. It was just a learning tool. That's what I took away from it. It's knowing that the work that I do and try to get people protected, it's a reason for it. It's a reason for it. It's a need for it. You wouldn't have people like Jay Z and Kim K and Van Jones out here um, fighting for reform if it wasn't a need for it. Think about that. And who gets caught up in those type of situations? People who are uneducated with the law, um, and people of lower income. And Legal Shield has made this service affordable. So now you do not have any excuses to not be protected from this point on. After seeing this documentary, you do not have any excuse. Get yourself protected. Click that link in the bio. We will personally walk you through, find out your needs, and walk you through. Things happen we don't want to repeat. Use this situation and thank God that these guys are alive to still tell you their story. Use their story, this documentary, as a learning tool and a catalyst for you to get on the ball with this. This is not this is real. This is serious, and that's why I don't have any theme music tonight. I don't. This is something that's very something you got to take very serious. So, all right, thank you for stopping by. If you would like to donate to this podcast and to our company, you can go to maddpop on Cash App, MADDPOP, and that's Cash App, Mad Pop, or you can go to our website and which is www.maddpop.com and click donations, and you can donate through PayPal. We appreciate you, and we appreciate the love and support that you give us. We're a small, independent label out of the Philly area. Um, and all of your support and donations, we appreciate it. Let me see. Anything else before I'm out? Um, if you haven't watched When They See Us, it's on Netflix now. It just came out a couple days ago. Go see it, and then come back and then watch this video. If you gotta see it, I fully recommend it. It will, if you have kids of your own or nieces or nephews or anybody that you care about, get them protected. Get yourself protected. Get them protected, and it's no excuse. No excuse. All right. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit us up on Instagram and Twitter. And thank you. All right. Out.